I'm back! I've made it back to Oxford after a very long day of travel. I have arrived. I don't know if you can see all the boxes, but you might be able to tell that I've not properly unpacked yet because my plan was to come in and obviously put everything away that I traveled with. But I came in, got all my stuff in my room, I opened my wardrobe, and I just got hit with like a wall of mothballs because obviously whoever had this room before me, even though we don't have a moth problem here, stored all of their stuff with mothballs, and if you've ever dealt with those before, you'll know that the smell is impossible to get rid of and really lingers. So I had my drawers and my wardrobe doors open as well as my windows all night, and I think it helped a little bit, but I've spoken to the accommodation manager and he said everyone, all the new people are moving in today, so he thinks that there's some rooms up here that people won't be moving into for like a month. So that would be more time to air out the room, and because the wardrobes like aren't real wood, it won't have like absorbed the smell as badly as natural materials would. But obviously if I put all my stuff away, it's just gonna smell like mothballs, and I don't really want to smell like that for a year. And you know, it's a small space, so the entire room just smells like it, and it's not particularly pleasant. So hopefully I'll be able to swap rooms. If not, I was doing some Googling, and apparently like wiping down with vinegar or like keeping some baking soda in the wardrobe can help. But yeah, hopefully I'll just be able to switch to a different room on this floor, and then they can leave this to air out until someone else moves in because it's bad. So I'm gonna just kind of leave everything for today, and then hopefully by this afternoon or this evening they'll let me know if I can switch, because I know that it's like not that big of a deal, but also if I don't have to deal with it, then that would be ideal. So yeah. But this morning I just have a couple like errands to run because there's some things that I just need to pick up. So I'm gonna do that, and then after that I'll probably come dump my stuff back here and then probably just go and walk around Oxford. And hello, I'm back. So I just went to brunch with Anika, which was really, really good. We went to George Street Social, which I have never been to before, but would recommend. Their eggs Benedict were really good. And I am in a new room, so just before we went I swapped because yeah, they're just gonna, it's someone who's not moving in until later, so hopefully will be enough time to air it out, because from all of my Googling and research, that's really the only thing to do, because like bleach and household cleaners either don't do anything or just make it set in more into furniture. And I tried, everything I read said to try wiping it down with vinegar and then putting like baking soda in there, and at first I thought that it worked, but I think it's just that the vinegar smell was very strong, because once that dissipated the smell was as strong as ever. So maybe that's just something that like you do a few times to like, and it helps. But the problem is that it's such a, like, the rooms are a good sized room for a dorm room, but it's a small space and it's the only storage. So if I put anything in there, then it's gonna smell like mothballs, and it's next to impossible to get out of clothes, for one thing. And then the problem will just be a vicious cycle. Like if I got it out of the wardrobe, the clothes that smell like mothballs will make it smell like mothballs. And yeah, just, it's not like there's anywhere I can go or I can put my stuff to escape it while I'm getting rid of the smell. And it's really bad for you to breathe that stuff in. Like I could even tell being in there like overnight and this morning and everything, I was like, I feel a little bit lightheaded just from smelling it. So yeah, if you are the person who put mothballs in that room, you're on my hit list. So it's too bad that I'm not on the same floor or in the same kitchen and right next to Anika and Chloe, but it's okay. I'm just one floor below, so it's not like I've moved far. But yeah, so now I'm just gonna kind of get everything together and put away. That's my plan for the rest of the day, and then I think we'll maybe like watch a movie or something tonight, so it should be good. All of the freshers, all the new people are moving in today, or most of them. So yeah, it's been busy around here today, but it's been good, and got to walk around Oxford a little bit. I think I'll do like a bigger journey throughout the city, go to like more spots tomorrow or maybe later this evening depending on time. I got a glimpse of the Christchurch Meadows and they looked very, very nice and full. So it is a Saturday, so there was lots of tourists around too, so not ideal for walking through everywhere there, but yeah, we'll check it out tomorrow. Alright, so after a day of organizing and everything is put away. I've got to get like a shoe rack and stuff, so there's still a little bit of clutter, but not too bad. And I've gotten these window seat cushions from Eloise when she moved out, so that will be nice. And this looks a little silly right now, but my one suitcase fits under the window seat, but there's not room for two, and there is underbed storage, but it's not deep enough for my suitcase to fit under there, and it doesn't fit on the top of the wardrobe either. So I've put it there, and then I've moved the nightstand over here, so it does look a little bit funny, but that is where I tend to do my hair, so it would actually be kind of convenient to have something there. But I might just keep it like this for a couple weeks and see how I get on. And if not, I'll maybe talk to someone about putting the suitcase, if there's storage here where I can put it. I know there's like a storage room. I just don't know if it's going to fill up and if there will be space for my suitcase. But if there is, I might do that. If not, I'll leave it there. And then like if I have extra stuff, I can put it in my suitcase that's over there. So yeah, nice to have everything tidied up and put away. I'll also have to get my boxes back that I stored with like a company here. So that will be more stuff to put away and find a space for. But yeah, excited with everything. And I've got my pictures back up on the walls. And yeah, I haven't like done my board yet. I'll put my postcards back up there. Yeah, nice to be kind of more settled in again. And yeah, tonight I think we're going to watch a movie or something, so that should be fun. But yeah, everything's cleaned and fresh and nice.
Hi vlog! We're back!
For like second night, we're just in the common room.
Back where we always are.
Good morning, everybody. So last night, Anika and I watched Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban and had a really good night. We had our first fire alarm, which I assume was someone showering and left it open, or maybe cooking, potentially. But yeah, so that was fun. Met a few of the freshers briefly, so everyone seems very keen, which is good. But today I'm going to go out with Chloe and Anika for lunch. I think we're going to go get pizza at the Covered Market, which I've always walked by and thought it looked good, but have never been to that place, so will be nice to try. And then I think I'm just going to walk around and spend some time in the city and, you know, reacquaint myself. And yeah, that's all I have on firmly planned for today. I think I'm going to take a book and my laptop and maybe like get some stuff done, or just, you know, read a bit somewhere, maybe at Bolton Garden. I'm not sure. Might stop in some cafe somewhere. So yeah, it should be a nice chill day. Hello again, everybody. So it's much later in the day now, but I had a really nice day. Saw Chloe and Anika for lunch. We were gonna go to that pizza place, like I said, but it was closed when we got there. So we wound up just going to Brown's, which is also in the Covered Market. And I've been there a few times before, and it's good. Like, I feel like it's good value for your money there because they do like full English breakfast and everything, and then they also do some lunch food, which is always pretty good. So yeah, that was really nice. And then I just walked around Oxford for a bit, so you will see I went to Blackwell's, and then the Weston Library is right next to it. So I decided to go check out the Write, Cut, Rewrite exhibition, which I wasn't able to like take pictures in there or film because they said no photos, but it was a really cool exhibit. It is basically like about writing and revision, both like the process and both the physical process and like just as a writing process. And so that was quite cool, and I got to see some physical manuscripts and pages and everything of stuff that I'd looked at on the digital Bodleian online during my course last year. Like the Frankenstein pages were there, which I wasn't able to like handle myself because like they're in special collections, and since they're available online, depending on what you need them for, like if you request them, they direct you to the digital Bodleian page so that those things don't need to be physically handled all of the time. So I saw that, saw the Mole in the Water Rat. There was also a Tolkien page in there, which was really cool to see. Yeah, so that was really interesting. And then I walked around a little bit more, got some groceries, came back here. But I think I'm maybe gonna go watch a movie with Anika and then call it a night. So this is gonna be like a short reintroduction to Oxford vlog, and then next week we'll be back to the full weekly vlogs. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.